In Selena's documentary, I think it was the Me, Myself, and I documentary, she was sitting down with some children in Africa, and one of the young ladies was explaining how she wanted to go to college, but her father said that he wasn't going to pay for it, and her only other option was to get married. So somehow she figured out a way to get a scholarship to go to college. I think that's what happened. So after sharing this story with Selena Gomez says, "But do you believe in love?" A lot of people are annoyed and outraged by how can she hear a story like that and then ask about love and relationships. But a lot of you motherfuckers are exactly the same. So you shan't be talking right about now. I saw a video actually yesterday where a woman was telling women, don't be too guarded, don't try to protect yourself, because then you're going to put a wall up and it's going to keep people from actually getting in. And first and foremost, I want to tell everybody, please shut the fuck up telling women what to do when it comes to things that they put in place to protect themselves. We've just had a whole discussion about how women would choose a bear over a man. The statistics show that every 1 in 3 women globally will be a victim of domestic abuse, either has been, is, or will be a victim of domestic abuse. We've seen story after story after story after story of women who are stay-at-home moms who are left with their lives in shambles, trying to trust a man who they thought loved them. Okay, there are women who are going missing. There are women who are being stalked. There are women whose children are being targeted and men get with them so that they can have access to their children. And even if it's not something on those extremes, it's these men ghosting women. It's showing up for a date that he asked you out on, and then he expects you to pay for half or all of it. Or if you don't sleep with him, he leaves you stranded if he flies you out somewhere, which I don't recommend. So it's several instances of men being shitty to women. And have you ever volunteered at a domestic violence shelter with women who have these horrific stories of things that have happened to them and their children, and some of them are like, fuck it, I never want to look at another man again? You're gonna look at them and tell them don't put a wall up? Bitch, please. And I posted videos talking about dating and relationships that I have in my personal life and dating that I have done, and people hear those stories and they'll critique me and say I'm being too harsh, I'm being too this, I'm being too that, and you can't do this, and all that protecting isn't going to stop you from getting hurt. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe my feelings will get hurt and I'll cry and my ego will get hurt. But I want the confidence in knowing that as much as possible, I didn't blindly follow after anyone. And I want the confidence of knowing that as much as possible, I did my due diligence to protect myself. If your credentials are nothing more than some Tyler Perry movies and some romantic comedies, I need you to shut the hell up. Being naive and being 100% open and being trusting is what is the common denominator in all these situations of women who have had harm brought to them in some kind of way. A lawyer, someone who passed the bar, who has experience in dealing in these cases, said, always have a healthy level of distrust in everyone. Your daddy, your mama, your grandma, your children, your husband, everybody, because everyone is capable of doing anything at any time. There's been cases of children who kill their parents, grandparents who kill their children, parents who kill their children, spouses who kill their children, who kill their wives. Everybody is capable of anything. Now, does that mean go around, being, obviously suspicious and making everybody feel uncomfortable and weird? No, but it's to always understand that everybody is capable of doing anything at any moment. If they have the motive and the opportunity, they will do whatever feeling comes out of their body in that moment. And I think that's a scary thought for a lot of people. And in this case, there have been a lot of amazing, loving husbands who have fucked over and or have gotten rid of their wives. So if I want to have boundaries, if I want to have a fucking guard up from here until the motherfucking moon, then I'm going to do that. Stop telling women to not protect themselves and to not be cautious. Y'all are so fucking weird. I said this last night in a video, that patriarchy is like a Jordan Peele movie. How we're obsessed with telling women to get married and to have kids and to love, and that's the most important thing, even if it means being careless and putting your safety on the line. Just, do you believe in love? There's nothing wrong with love. But I've said this before and I'll say it again. There's nothing wrong with love, but we do have to be smart, because men be menning at the end of the day. So if you want to walk into the traffic of love with no parachute on, no bungee cord, nothing, no plan, and you want to willy-nilly trust everyone, for some of you, a small percentage of you who will be the exception, you will get lucky and that will work out for you. But for a great majority of you, you're going to fuck around and find out. And you have the chance to be smart now.